Rich Eisen, guy from the NFL Network, also has the Rich Eisen Show, talking about, are the Browns real playoff threats?
Cleveland has full-on belief and hope, and it is well-founded. For real. Because you've got a coach of the year already. Could be two-time coach of the year, depending on how everything breaks for Kevin Stefanski, because there's a lot of other terrific candidates. One in Baltimore, clearly. One that could be in Houston. One that you could absolutely make a case for in Detroit, to name a few. But this defense and that offense with this guy who's playing like the Super Bowl MVP he was and may be again. This is real, man. And good thing he didn't mess up in high school. Let's just put it that way. QB1 in high school.
Hey.
But I remember Flacco, like, where is he? He's just like, hey, I'm making jokes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Winning games, 300 yards before halftime. Look at me, taking naps. Winning games for the Cleveland Browns. Look out, AFC South winner. He's coming your way.
Talking about Joe Flacco, Browns get the winner of the AFC South first round of the playoffs. The national media has been won over with Joe Flacco. You are finding very few people who are saying this is a mirage.
Yeah, and I think what's one of the things that's important, right, is what can happen to a guy who was a starter for a very long time, a former first-round pick, and then kind of has to do the journeyman thing, is that they lose that confidence. They don't feel like they're the man anymore, right? Like their whole life, they've been the man, and now they are not, right? And that kind of happened to Joe Flacco, I think, when Lamar Jackson took over, and they just never looked back at him, right? And that probably shook his confidence a little bit. He never felt like the man. But in Cleveland, people were looking at him not as Joe Flacco that's been bouncing around the league, but they're like, hey, that's the dude who won Super Bowl MVP, right? Like maybe he could be that here. And then we just he feels like in his mind, he's the man again, right? And that does a lot for a player's confidence. And you see him playing like he the man. Like he out here running, throwing on the run, throwing in the tight windows. That's not something he had the confidence to do with the conviction that he has a couple of years ago. And I think just that feeling, right? Just feeling like you're in charge. It's my job right now. They believe in me. They see Joe Flacco, not the guy that's been bouncing around in the league. When I walk through that door, that means something, right? And it really does help him play at a higher level. And of course, the fit being pretty ideal for him is great as well.